Greetings, dear beautiful spirit soul that you are. You know, it's really cool when we can see the real person in every person. And then we got our fake person that we put on top of that, you know, and every once in a while we catch people really being who they are. And who they are is just so beautiful, so magnificent. And my topic today in this video is the power of a word, how words actually manifest matter, the reality around us. And if you think about a thought is a word, because even when you think it without speaking, you still hear a word. And that word is a sound. Sound is very important. You might want to check into the 432 sound instead of the 440 that most music is tuned to, and just notice that there's, you know how vibration music can influence you, make you feel sad, make you feel glad. You know, it's the same as a sad song. You could, you know, feel sad and cry in your beer, and a loving song, you know, brings back a loving memory of someone that you care about, you know. So sound then, and right now you could hear a waterfall that's bringing this water into this beautiful alpine lake right here, and the beauty of nature, and the sweet little flowers on this manzanita, you know, the pink and the green. They say it's the two sides of the heart chakra. One side's pink and one side's green. So then those sounds, and how important sounds are, and sounds are vibrations, because they do. You could carry, if we got really close to that water there, you know, and set a sound, it would make some ripples, it would cause an effect. And then that sound is a vibration, and a vibration is energy, and they find that energy glows. That means energy is light. And we know that these are light bodies, and we know that all is created in a sense from an original light or ether, the elements, and these creative qualities and tools that we have. And so when we think about the words that we're speaking, and then you think about the words are made of letters, and those letters are taught to us in school as we're very young, and also the sounds of those letters and those combinations with vowels and consonants and all of the thing about the words. And then look at how we allow words to affect us. Someone can call you stupid, and then you feel stupid and you feel bad and angry. Wait a minute, these are just sounds, and then some squiggles on a page or a piece of paper, what we call letters, that we've given meaning to, and that word that we've given meaning to, as if it really means something, because we're the ones that make it mean something. I think I was really gifted at sometime with the gift of being around a really nasty person with words, every nasty mean thing, and it was like I just listened. This was years ago, and I trained myself, you know, that's just coming from that person's mind, which must be full of garbage and pain and suffering, and then venting all of that as if it has something to do with me. But you know, these are sounds. I don't have to make them mean something. And it's that sense of really listening to the words that we're speaking, the intentions behind them, and how words, thoughts, and why they're so important is look at what's on television all the time. Look at what's in the movies. Look at what the volumes of books that are written, everything. It's about words, words, words. Remember in My Fair Lady, Liza said to Freddie, what's his name? Words, words, words. I'm so sick of words. Because what you want to say, stop talking about it. If you really love me, show me, you see? And that's that sense of that we're so busy thinking words, speaking words, and yet those words are vibrations, they're sounds, and it's even the tone of voice. You know, have you ever said to somebody, how are you? Fine. What? How are you okay? Yes. Is there anything the matter? No. Now, but wait a minute. What are we hearing? What the person is lying with words. And you know, so often words are lying because they can't really describe the ephemeral, the divine, there are no words to describe you. Even the letters you write for your name, those aren't you. They're these squiggles on the paper and each of the sounds that you put together and you know, it's like, so by using words, we do use them, and to be conscious of it, and to also notice how you allow the words of others. Wonder if someone says terror, you go like this. Well, the mind, if it's not controlled, is the greatest terrorist weapon ever invented because of the words, your reactions to those words, what you think those words mean, and how you terrorize yourself if it's a word that evokes fear. You see, and even fear is a word. And when they say be afraid, and you go, so you stop breathing, and your heart does this. What? Just a word, just some sounds, just some squiggles on a piece of paper. It's an interesting thing how we give our power we have in the past. I don't say we're doing it now. You stop right now. You can change right now in anything you want. And how that, what may I say? The more we're letting the outer control us, the less we're centered in the self. So instead of reacting to all the words you're hearing, notice what the meanings are of those words. Notice the words that trigger you. Notice how you want to be right and make sure that others are wrong. That's a game. Just notice how words have been affecting you. And it isn't so much, it's not talk. You know, you can't really believe anything anybody says in a sense, because that's not coming from knowing. And if we want to be more in our relationships with people, instead of talking so much, it's showing your love by your caring, your giving, your own state of being. And maybe practice having some quiet time. And we're better in nature. So you tune your own nature. There's no words. Just listen.